Ahoy hoy, I'm Pavo.
And I'm Neil.
And welcome to That's No Moon.
It's a podcast.
Now we're going to have a slight change this week. Instead of covering Marvel and DC, we are just concentrating on the Star Wars news of the week. Is that okay with you, Neil?
I think that's fine with me, Pav.
Okay, and before we crack on with the actual stories of the week, we've just finished a podcast with the director and the documentarian John Spira. The new movie Elstree 1976, which is out on iTunes and also available on DVD on Amazon, is out now, and it's a great movie.
It is a fantastic movie, so if you want an interesting and a new look at some Star Wars related things, it's well worth your time.
Indeed it is. So check on iTunes, check it on Amazon. You can get it on DVD. It is a very good documentary, a nice fresh take on some of the unsung heroes of Star Wars.
Absolutely.
So there you go.
Right.
And also, obviously, listen to the Movie Heaven podcast with John. He's very good, and it's a very good podcast. I enjoyed that one.
I did. It was really, really interesting. Could have talked for hours. We didn't have a lot of time to talk to him, but we could have done it for hours and hours and hours.
Indeed. Right, so we will fire straight on. I'll do my first story?
Yes, go for it, sir.
So the first story we have, Carrie Fisher. We all love Carrie Fisher.
Wasn't she great at the Star Wars celebration?
She was fantastic. They said before that she's very good value at these conventions, and I have to admit they were absolutely right.
We were a bit umming and ahhing, but it was a lot of fun.
And I don't know about you, I still think she's hot. Anyway, Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia herself, has claimed in a new book, The Princess Diarist, that she had a secret 3-month affair with co-star Harrison Ford during the shooting of the first Star Wars movie in 1976. Fisher was 19 at the time, while Ford was 33 and was married with 2 children.
Oh, naughty boy.
He's a naughty Ford.
He's a naughty boy.
He's a naughty Ford. The book is based on the journals that she kept during filming. She told People magazine it was Han and Leia during the week and Carrie and Harrison at the weekend.
Love it.
Ford has not commented, although Fisher has said that she had sent Ford a draft of the book ahead of publication.
Love it.
No, but we're not going to become a gossip.
It sounds like it, doesn't it? A Star Wars gossip
show. But I did find that there was a small part of me that went, "Ah."
Yeah, I would well believe it. Have you ever read any Carrie Fisher's?
I haven't. No.
They are very funny and very worth reading. Really worth reading. They are great. So check them out. What she's written already. I loved it myself.
Yeah. It was an interesting story. I have to admit, it's not nice, but again, Carrie Fisher was really hot. So I would have thought that maybe she would have topped off with Mark Hamill because they were sort of more near the same age.
I think she should have been professional and not copped off with anyone.
But she was 19, she was in another country.
She was having...
It all fizzled out once the movie had finished anyway, because I'm assuming... Well,
if it was true, but I would assume it must be.
Why wouldn't it be? Why would she lie about that? Sort of 40 years
Can you ring him for me?
I can get on the... I shall hit my Ford button.
Yes. Oh, nicely done. Right, next up. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I thought you were about to say something.
No.
Alden Ehrenreich. There you go. I thought him with names, but got that one right. Has been chatting to Variety for his new movie, Rules Don't Apply. And they briefly spoke about, you know what? The Han Solo movie, which starts filming which starts filming in London early next year.
Yes.
He was asked what he could say about it, and he replied,
"Nothing.
I'm allowed to say that I'm really excited about Donald Glover's casting. Now he's going to play... who's he going to play? Lando Calrissian. I think he is going to be great in the role because he's such a talented and interesting guy. And I can say that Chewbacca is in the movie, although I know that it's not a huge spoiler."
No.
He was then asked if we could expect a younger Chewbacca. He's as much younger as I am in the film, he joked. So I think he's like 190 or something years old. I don't think there's a huge growth spurt for him from 190 to 210s. He's probably about the same height. Like we saw 30 years on in The Force Awakens that Chewie hadn't really changed. So I really wouldn't assume Chewie would be different in that. The Han Solo movie either.
Right.
So... Would you be shocked if he was like a young Chewie?
Why would he be a young Chewie?
I don't know.
See, I like the prequels, but the one thing about the original prequels, when it had the puppet Yoda, was how different he was there compared to Empire Strikes Back.
He was
which
too
is
young,
only,
yeah.
Well, he's what, 900 years old?
I know.
Yeah, he changed amazingly from from Phantom Menace to Empire,
especially
which would have been
Jedi, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that didn't make any sense. So if this is supposed to be set where Han is maybe in his early 20s, why should Chewbacca be any different than he is when we first see him in?
Personally, I don't think he's going to be. I think he was just having a laugh with us, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't look any different in The Force Awakens, and that's 30 years on.
No.
So there's no reason.
Not. I mean, if you had seen the picture previously, I mocked up a little, a little one from the holiday special.
Yeah,
but no,
he doesn't need to be any different. He doesn't need to be any different.
He still needs to be Chewie, a man in a suit. Chewie.
Yeah, but he just doesn't need to be any different. He doesn't.
Don't go thinking, I can do that motion capture with him. Don't do it.
No,
keep him as.
So why would he be any different from 190 to 220 or 210?
Less grey hairs.
No,
I can take.
I won't have it. I won't have it. I'll get on my Kasdan button and I'll phone Lawrence Kasdan up and say, don't do it.
He won't be making it. He's only writing it.
Well, yeah, but he's the one that's got.
You want to speak to Chris Miller and Phil Lord?
I'll phone my Miller and Lord.
Miller and Lord sounds like bread.
My phone. My phone. Okay, and the final story for this week. I'm sorry, but this is the final story. Rogue One. Now, the one thing about Rogue One is our poor US friends, as with Force Awakens last year, got it a day later than we did.
Yeah.
So I'm terribly sorry about that.
I'm not.
But in the UK, if you are on O2, which is a mobile phone provider, and you've signed up to their priority service, you can now watch it on the 13th of December. Ooh. So 2 days before everybody else in the UK. Now, apparently several European countries have now got the film being released on the 14th of December.
Nice.
So there are 7 different locations around the country that if you sign up with O2, you can go into a draw and possibly you can watch the movie on December the 13th. Now, are you going to be able to wait? As we record this now, we are 28 days away from The Force Awakens. Oh, no, we're not. From Rogue One. Cut. Let's start again. From Rogue One. So are you as excited now as you were at this time last year for Force Awakens? No. Right.
Because it had been a long time since we'd seen a Star Wars film. Plus also the fact that we didn't know what to expect. That's what was exciting for me. I know that you went trawling for spoilers and everything like that, whereas I personally just was waiting for that excitement to come back all over me. It sounds awful, but do you know what I mean? I was just waiting for that opening bars of the theme tune to start, and it's happened now. Whereas I am looking forward to it, and I am excited, not as excited. It was just that it was new, wasn't it? Everything was new, back to being new. Whereas I think further and further down the line, I'm not going to be so excited because we know they're coming now. We know what to expect and what they've already done and will they disappoint us. So as being excited, yes, but not as excited.
Okay.
You?
I am, yeah.
Well, you always will be.
But I'm not as excited as I am for Force Awakens, obviously. But it's starting to get that feeling the same as last year. It's that feeling that something special is just around the corner.
It's coming.
And it's getting sort of obviously nearer and nearer and nearer.
It sounds like you're going to break into holidays again. Well,
Indeed,
are you excited to watch this film come in? The Rogue One film, is it floating your boat? Or isn't it? Let us know either way. Put a comment below.
Indeed.
We'd love to hear from you.
And if you or there's any of your friends are still a little bit confused as to where Rogue One fits in the whole Star Wars shenanigans, we have a video. We have our Pancast guide to Rogue One. Just a 3-minute video that gives you all the information you need to let you know exactly where Rogue One stands in the whole Star Wars saga.
And even if you do know where it stands, it's still good fun to watch.
It's a little bit of fun.
And if you haven't already done so, do please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love you. We love you all individually as friends. So please come over and subscribe. Watch all of our trailer reactions, That's No Moon podcasts, and all of those. We'd love to hear from you. So feel free to contact us. You can email us if you want to do it that way at pancast@live.com. Come and check out the website, pancast.co.uk. We're on Facebook. Just come and find us on Facebook. Pancast. Twitter, Pancast. We're everywhere. iTunes, Pancast. And every week on Mixcloud, we have a radio show, the Pancast Movie Show. Please come over, listen to it and subscribe. You'll love it.
And all the information is in the show notes, just down there. That's it. So, from me, Pavo.
And me, Neil.
May the force be with you all.
Wait. What are you doing? Honestly, you had your show notes. You had your show notes.